The animal most likely to kill you from each state.
Wait, before I even open this, I think we should guess our states, unless Woody's already seen it.
Yeah, I'll abstain.
Okay.
Do you have a guess?
I'm guessing for California, I am guessing it's bear. But I'm guessing for Maryland, I'm guessing it's a not a mountain lion. What's the small bobcat?
Yeah, bobcat or cougar or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a good one. In Missouri, I'm gonna say, I don't know whether to say rattlesnake or cottonmouth. I'm gonna say cottonmouth snake.
All right, let's go. Let's just see. Dogs, Alabama. I didn't even think.
Oh no, pit bulls are gonna win.
You're right. Oh fuck, they're gonna win Maryland too. Everybody loves a good pit bull in Maryland.
I don't think pit bull's on the list.
They just have it all generalized as dog.
That's fine, but
it's pit bulls.
I think these are. Does it say wild animals? This is no domestic.
Oh, I'm an idiot. California is a desert. Of course, it's rattlesnakes.
Yeah. It was.
Arkansas is bears. Colorado cougars.
Hornets,
California
wasps in Louisiana's hornets, wasps, and bees. That's terrifying.
Delaware coyotes. That's humiliating.
Maryland is bees and other stinging insects. Did we say that already?
Yeah, no, I didn't say it. That makes. I didn't think insects didn't even come to mind, but I guess so.
At least a couple of them have to be mosquitoes.
Missouri is venomous snakes. Did we say that?
Mississippi and Minnesota are deer.
Kansas and Iowa domestic cattle.
Wait, shout out to Nebraska for rogue cows.
Rogue cows.
North Carolina's fire ants. I had forgotten, but yeah, fire ants.
Oh yeah, fuck fire ants. Oh
Dude.
My god,
those can kill you.
Yeah, well, my sister went. We were on a road trip because everybody's from North Carolina. We're driving to Greensboro or whatever, and we have to pull over to the side of the street so my sister can go to the bathroom side of the highway or whatever. And she goes to the bathroom on a hill of fire ants. And she was like 9 or something like that. Shit. And they chewed her leg up so bad. We had to go to we did the Benadryl thing. And then we had to go to ER just to make sure that it would that was just one leg. And it was not I believe it. I didn't think about it, but I believe it.
For listeners that don't have fire ants in their area, this is the way they work. They're able to walk all over you, and you don't notice, you barely notice, etc. And once they're get
tiny.
They're very small, red ants. And then once they get enough on you, they release a pheromone, so they attack synchronized. And bam, all of a sudden you got 50 bites. And it hurts, but it doesn't. It hurts. It's not.
But you know how you can go into anaphylactic shock with a bee. I think that's right. With a bee sting, It's the same thing with fire ants. You can go into shock.
So if we ever go to war with China, that's what I imagine it'll be.
They're a little
fire
difficult
ants
to.
Being dropped
I think that'd be so funny. It's like the Chinese can create superstructures with their bodies.
They're difficult to brush off. But even after you get them off, the water doesn't seem to brush them up. But so you work, and then they get itchy afterwards over time, and they look like pimples. But you can't.
Yeah, they got a little white, infected looking top on them. It's gross.
Can we talk about Oklahoma's being tigers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. How is that possible? Is there one
that's
really
what I'm like.
tiger?
How does this happen?
As is the case with almost every other state in the Midwest, Oklahoma has been designated a large animal state by the CDC report. And like many others, the highest risk comes from road collisions with deer that are potentially fatal. However, Oklahoma also has an interesting habit of not being able to keep tigers contained. There have been multiple instances over the past few years of tigers and other large exotic species escaping, whether it's during a tornado or due to a faulty fence. Who knows? Tigers may one day prove to be more deadlier than deer in Oklahoma.
That's surprising because I thought they had. Isn't there some weird stat where it's there's more tigers in Texas than in the rest of the world at this point?
It sounds right.
All right.
But that ranch, the Oxford Ranch is the one we know. They're a friend of the show, where they brought all those contained animals in, and then you could hunt them if you wanted. And
that's pretty cool.
It is. It sounds cruel, and you're like, you can't shoot. I'm making it up. Wildebeests. But it turns out, if you don't have your prickly horned wildebeests able to be hunted, then they just get rid of all of them. And...
It turns out you absolutely can shoot wildebeest. They're slow and bullets are fast. Yeah. I wouldn't.
Interesting.
I'd only want to ever shoot animals that I could eat. Like shooting like a tiger or an old lion. Like that's going to be nasty ass sinewy meat. Like nobody's eating tiger or cats, right?
The only people that hunt that are people that are trying to do like the whole like I killed the king of the castle. I am the apex predator with my gun. You know what I mean? Versus like I know that hunting is a generally touchy subject with some people, but like
not where I live.
not where you guys live. But like growing up in Maryland, we had such an overpopulation of deer that they extended the hunting season, like took off all the limits. They were just like fucking have at it. We used to be bow only hunting, and they were like, use semi-automatic AR. Like, do whatever you need to do because this is a very real ecological problem. And that,
hogs.
Yeah, and hogs, wild hogs, like those, and venison is actually oddly good when it's like really, really good venison. I wouldn't go out of my way to eat it, but I've had it enough that good venison's pretty good.
Never had venison.
So,
really?
It's not as gamey. It's like actually I don't know how to explain it. It's good, like a good venison or like a veal steak, and something like that, kind of similar texture.